British Columbia is calling, and this summer, we're answering with some unforgettable road trips with family. From the coastal beauty of Vancouver Island to the healing waters of Harrison Hot Springs to the jaw-dropping Sea to Sky Highway, we're on to scenic drives, local eats, and those West Coast sunset moments that will make you feel alive. This isn't just a vacation. It's a wild, panoramic, unplugged adventure across some of Canada's most breathtaking places. So welcome back to the vlog, you guys. If you're into road trips, fresh air, spontaneous stops, and that unbeatable West Coast energy, this episode might just be for you. So buckle up and come along, because this summer, we're making every day an adventure in beautiful BC. Let's go! Hello you guys, good morning, happy Sunday. Today is June 22, andito tayo sa BC Ferry, papunta tayo ng Vancouver Island. This is our third time visiting Vancouver Island para i-tour si Tita Amven. Kasama din natin si Tita Glenn, si Harris at saka si Grace. First time ni Tita Amven to visit Vancouver Island while she's still here in Canada. So susulitin natin yung time natin. Already here in Vancouver Island. Pag labas namin ng ferry, dumiretso kami agad dito sa Butchart Gardens. Medyo gloomy today, but based on weather forecast, I think it's gonna be sunny later this afternoon. If you're based here in BC, let me know if nakapunta ka na dito and when was the last time you visited this beautiful place. I did some reading and I've learned na itong buong area na to is 55 hectares, and in 2004 the Butchart Gardens was declared as a National Historic Site. Nice. I like today's weather. Hindi siya super lamig, hindi rin siya super init. It's drizzling, pero okay lang yan. Ang daming tourists na andito today. They're also visiting this National Historic Site. Kung mahilig ka sa botanical gardens, mahilig ka sa mga halaman, you know, I'm thinking baka ma-enjoy mo dito, and this vlog might just be for you. So keep on watching. Picture tayo. Papunta pa lang tayo ng Sunken Garden. So far, ito yung entrance area. Ang ganda na, ang dami na natin nakikitang mga flowers and plants. Very Instagrammable tong place na to. And look at this. Ito yung kanilang parang may cafeteria sila dito. The dining room. There's a restaurant here. If gusto mong kumain, nagutom ka while walking the park, pwede kang pumunta dito. Ano kaya pwede natin kainan later? 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. ang dinner nila from Wednesday to Sunday. And they also have afternoon tea. They start serving ng 11 a.m. Oh, maybe we should try this one. Parang ang ganda. If you've never heard of Butchart Gardens, let me put it this way. Imagine stepping into a real-life storybook where every path leads to a jaw-dropping burst of color. Located just outside of Victoria, British Columbia, Butchart Gardens is one of Canada's most famous garden destinations, and for a good reason. It's over 100 years old, and this garden actually started out as a limestone quarry. Yes, a dusty old pit. Back in the early 1900s, Jenny Butchert, the wife of the quarry owner, turned the abandoned space into a garden, and she totally transformed it. This is the sunken garden, the heart of Butchert. It's got over 150 flower beds, a fountain, and paths that wind through different levels, giving you a new view every few steps. Another interesting area in the park is the rose garden. It has over 2,500 rose bushes, from classic reds to pinks, yellows, even striped ones. And yes, you can smell them all. So yeah, what started out as a dusty quarry over a century ago is now a floral fantasy land that sees over 1 million visitors every year. Butchert Gardens is a must-see if you're anywhere near Victoria.
Lucky boar daw to. It will give you good fortune. And itong pig na to nanggaling o itong boar na to nanggaling from Florence in Italy. It brings good fortune.
Welcome to downtown Victoria, British Columbia's capital city and one of the most walkable, charming, and surprisingly quirky places in all of Canada. First up, the BC Parliament buildings. Fun fact, they were built in 1898 and they light up so beautifully at night. You can even take a free tour inside if you're into history or architecture. And in case you haven't noticed, this building is so Instagrammable. Meron pa kaming 1 hour left para mag-ikot-ikot bago tayo bumalik sa ferry terminal kasi 6 p.m. yung sailing namin pabalik ng Vancouver. Across the Parliament is Victoria Harbour. This harbor isn't just pretty, it's active. You've got whale-watching tours, water taxis, street performers, and maybe even some friendly seals popping up to say hello. Right across from the harbor is the famous Empress Hotel, a national historic site where you can treat yourself and your friends to traditional afternoon tea like you guys are royalty. The legendary Fairmont Empress Hotel isn't just a hotel, it's a piece of Canadian history. Opened in 1908, the Empress has been hosting royalties, celebrities, and travelers from around the world for over a century. Oh, and the rumor has it that this place is haunted. Yep, some guests say they've seen the ghost of the original architect, Francis Rottenberry, wandering the halls. Scary, right? Victoria might be small, but I think it has a magnetic charm, interesting history, and that laid-back coastal vibe that makes you want to slow down and savor every moment. Whether you're into gardens, ocean views, or just exploring quirky streets on foot, I think this city has something for everyone. It's Canada Day. The sun is out and we're hitting the road. Destination, Harrison Hot Springs. Time for a weekend of lakeside fun, mountain views, and some classic red and white celebration vibes. Because what's more Canadian than hot springs, fireworks, and a good road trip, right? We've got snacks, the playlist is set, and the plan is simple. Explore the village, chill by the lake, play the bingo game with family, and soak up that festive energy. Harrison Hot Springs is a small village in British Columbia, Canada, located just about 90 minutes to 2 hours east of Vancouver by car. It sits right at the southern tip of Harrison Lake, one of the largest lakes in the province. The soothing waters, the stunning mountain views, that fresh lake air. Oh my goodness, it just slows you down in the best way possible. You'll find this beautiful place tucked just past the town of Agassiz in the Fraser Valley. It's part of what's called the Upper Fraser Valley region, and it's easy to get to via Highway 1 and Highway 9. Yet, despite being so close to the city, it feels like a total escape, with a laid-back lakeside village vibe, stunning mountain views, and of course, how can I forget, the famous mineral hot springs that have drawn people here for over a century.
Hi guys! Happy Canada Day. We're here at Harrison Hot Springs. Pumunta tayo dito just to spend the long weekend. We'll stay here overnight with our family. This afternoon, itatry natin yung power boat. Nag-rent kami ng boat. 7 of us. So yung mga cousins namin were based here in BC. Sila yung kasama natin sa family outing natin for the long weekend. And we decided randomly na mag-rent ng boat. Tapos mag-ikot-ikot tayo sa area for 1 hour. So yung rental na to, halos umabot din siya including gas. Aabot din siya ng mga $400. But since marami naman kami, parang $50 per person pa din. Not bad, diba? Tapos meron lang $1,000 deposit. So, yun yung gagawin natin this afternoon. And then tomorrow morning, magba-bumper boat naman tayo. Huli kami nakapunta ng Harrison area when we visited Harrison Tulip Spring Festival sa Chilliwack. And then now we're back here. Kaya naman, we are so excited for today's activity. It's already 6:30 in the afternoon, 7 o'clock yung reservation natin until 8 p.m. Pero syempre dahil summer na dito sa Canada, we can really maximize the day dahil 10 p.m. pa ang sunset.
Beneath the shadows of this quiet town,
I like this place. It's peaceful. It's comforting. And honestly, it's the kind of place that stays with you long after you leave.
your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world.
Our last summer adventure destination for this episode is in Squamish, just under an hour from Vancouver, and the main attraction here is the Sea to Sky gondola. It takes you about 885 meters up in just 10 minutes. And the views? They're absolutely insane. Did you know that the Sea to Sky gondola only opened in 2014? Yes, so it's still kind of new. But it has already become a top attraction for locals and tourists on the legendary Sea to Sky Highway. You might be asking, is the Sea to Sky gondola ride actually worth it? I would say 100% yes. You have to consider the views. You're gliding up forests, cliffs, and Howe Sound. Full-on ocean and mountain panoramas in every direction. It's like flying without leaving your seat. And if it's your first time in this area, Howe Sound might sound unfamiliar. When you're riding the Sea to Sky gondola and looking out at the giant sparkling stretch of blue, that's Howe Sound. And it's one of British Columbia's natural gems. It's a deep fjord, one of the southernmost fjords in North America, and it stretches from West Vancouver all the way up towards Squamish, surrounded by dramatic cliffs and snow-capped mountains. It was carved out by glaciers thousands of years ago. Now, it's home to marine life, kayakers, sailboats, and the views that honestly steal the show. When you reach the summit, there's a suspension bridge, viewing decks, restaurant and cafes where you and your friends can lounge. And there are also trails that go through alpine forests. And yes, every single direction is Instagrammable, so you definitely enjoy.
Alam mo, ang ganda ng view from this mountaintop. I was reading yung mga information nila about this place. I've learned that this coast mountain, it was formed 100 million years ago during the last eruption. And most of the volcanoes around this area, naging dormant na siya. So to this date, scientists don't know kung kailan yung next eruption. But when they checked the stats 15 years ago, sinabi nila na the volcanoes were covered by 2 kilometers thick of snow. So I doubt kung magkakaroon ng future eruption. But so far, itong area na to, ang ganda ng nabuo niya. So if you have been in the Philippines at na-visit mo ang Mount Pinatubo, it was a disaster in 1991, pero yung area na yon, nagkaroon ng isang magandang, ang tawag doon, lake sa taas. And it's also beautiful. It reminds me of that kapag nakita mo yung area ng Squamish and how beautiful it is from this viewpoint.
This is the Sky Pilot Suspension Bridge. And if it's your first time seeing it, don't worry. It looks a lot scarier than it actually is. It stretches about 100 meters across. And yes, it moves a little when you walk, especially if it's windy. But the views, oh my goodness, they're absolutely stunning to say the least. If you're feeling more adventurous, you may want to explore the 5 trails at the summit. But if you're only doing one trail, I suggest you make it the Panorama Trail. It's an easy loop, about 1.5 kilometers, so super doable even on your regular sneakers. You'll wind through alpine forest with breathtaking views and fresh mountain air the whole way.
And that's it. Our brief time here at Sita Sky Summit is over. 3 hours din tayong nag-ikot-ikot sa area. We had so much fun. We appreciate this day dahil ang ganda ng weather, ang ganda mag-ikot-ikot in this place. First time with Tita Amben, and I'm sure she really appreciated the efforts na nadala namin siya dito during her visit here in BC. At kung sinamahan niyo ako from the beginning up until the end of this episode showing you our life lately, spending summer here in British Columbia, specifically here in Metro Vancouver, nako, maraming salamat. Thanks so much. I appreciate your time. That means a lot. Sana samahan niyo ulit ako sa susunod na episode natin as we make more gala here in Metro Vancouver. And this has been Tony. I'll see you on the next one.
Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want